Oh my God, this shift sucks. I need a hot man to come entertain me. Oh my God, it's Chris!
How we doing?
Good, you want a mocktail?
What time is it? Yeah, sure.
11 a.m.?
Why not? I also have no watch on.
Let's go, baby.
All right, come here. Wow!
Cheers. What about me?
Yeah,
Nobody
grab
cares about
one.
you. Literally, fuck off.
This is, what is this, Coca-Cola?
Yeah.
Thank God.
Well, okay, we're at a bar, but speaking of Coca-Cola, oh no.
Definitely something was in that glass.
Perfect, I'm
If it
so
was my
glad.
You did great.
Yeah.
I'm the
Great
bartender
job.
of the year.
Please don't let her bartend again.
Well, speaking of Coca-Cola, because obviously we all have non-alcoholic drinks, Chris, or
Hey.
whatever your name is, Nigel, whatever.
Nigel. Hey, guys.
Whatever your name is great.
Whatever your name is, you're sober.
Yes.
Sober
Why?
King.
Why? Because I'm an addict.
Okay.
Sadly, I couldn't drink normally. You know, I
Okay.
liked it too much. They had to take it away from me.
We had way too much fun.
I had to retire. We had a lot of fun in our days. Basically, like, what I was doing to myself was completely just reversing any sort of productivity that I was doing, like
Okay.
when I was sober. So I was, I just couldn't stop once I started drinking. And so, late nights, not sleeping away days afterwards, right? So it was just completely unsustainable what I was
Yeah.
doing to myself. So, and then I get brought to a bar by Gin and Toxic.
Sorry!
And we're here.
So
No,
are,
I love being here.
bars like triggering for you at all? Are you
Yeah.
able to go to bars still and just like drink out?
You're like,
know-
yeah, I will be
non-alcoholic? What's your,
spiraling
like-
out of control.
No, you know
after
what it
this.
is like I was so used to going out at high levels of intoxication at all times
Okay.
that I don't really know how to be in bars sober. Plus, drunk people are mad fucking annoying.
Mad annoying.
So I haven't really
Specifically
really
Christina.
been going out, and that's
Right.
on purpose. They don't recommend you going out. Like I'm in AA, I'm in the program. Like,
Yeah.
don't put yourself in situations that'll make you feel uncomfortable, especially early on in my sobriety, like under 6 months.
Yeah.
So that's one. And then the second thing is when I have gone out, my anxiety levels are high, and I don't want to be like that, even if it's like just being with friends, because for me, I kind of make the relation of the analogy of like getting in a car crash and learning how to like walk again. That's extreme as fuck just for
Interesting.
going
But
out.
valid.
But like,
Yeah.
going to bars now sober is like a complete 180 from what I was doing prior.
Yeah, it's a bit jarring.
So, I think like there's this anxiety around me being like, oh, well, I was once this way going out. I don't, and then I'll be this way, which is still outgoing and gregarious
Yeah.
and everything, but just like far less. And there's like a part of me now that's like, damn, I don't want to like let people down because they know me this way. And then it's now this
Okay.
way. And I think that's just me being in my head. Everyone's
Yeah.
super supportive.
It is because you are like, yes, you were the loud, drunk, like fun guy, but you are still like that sober.
Yeah.
Yeah,
regardless.
fair. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm like a little less like flirty, I guess. But
Hey, really? Maybe that's
yeah, honestly, but like, yeah,
Are we
that's
sure?
that's a good thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna clock you on
I
that.
don't know about that, but I think I need to start practicing. It's basically going to be practice for
Okay.
me.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And so I'm looking forward to the day in which I can go out sober completely and still have fun, and honestly look forward to doing it
Yeah.
as opposed to dreading, like, God, I'm like missing birthday parties, which I feel bad about. I'm missing events, which I feel bad about. But the reason one of the like things about getting sober that I saw is that everyone was so happy that I did, and I was like, wow, I was an addict.
Yeah.
Everyone, not a single person's like, damn, I miss you being
Yeah,
hammered and
right.
drunk.
Not
Everyone's like,
one person.
thank God.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
so
kinda when you
yeah.
know.
Okay,
I
so
feel.
how long have you been sober for?
5 months and 3 weeks.
Amazing.
I think it's 173 days.
Fuck
Oh my
yeah,
God, congratulations.
Something like
and
that, yeah.
Obviously we love to talk about dating on the show. So, okay, it's been basically like half a year,
Yeah.
essentially, which congrats.
Thank you.
Have you been dating during that time?
Yeah.
How has your life
Sober
like
dating.
changed? Yeah, sober dating.
Sober
How's your life
dating.
changed?
Sober dating's interesting. The first like few months, I think I was noticing different patterns of like rejection that I was getting a
Okay.
little bit more fervently than I was while I was drinking, because when I was drinking, my priority was to go out and have fun.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
wasn't necessarily the dating aspect of it. So when I did start dating with intention and like taking girls on coffee walks in general, or to like dinner, instead of, hey, let's meet for drinks, or hey, let's grab your friends, I'll bring my friends and we'll go out. If it didn't last past the 1 or 2 dates, I felt it harder. Because if I wanted it to extend and then it got cut off, it sucks. Yeah. Before, I would just go out with my boys and who cares?
Yeah.
Now it's more, that is kind of my social life. And they like, my sponsor and like AA is like, don't date the first year. Yeah. And I'm like, well,
Yeah, probably because it's a lot of like high highs and low lows.
Well, you are breaking yourself down to the smallest you've ever been in order to build yourself back up to the, hopefully the strongest you can be.
Yeah.
So involving like anxiety and potentially drama in dating is not the smartest thing. However, it is kind of the only social life I have.
Yeah.
So it's nice. And like, I've, been like seeing people off and on. Nothing has like really stuck as far as someone, hold on. Coke like makes me burp. No matter what, I had one sip. And that's
burp it out, baby. Burp it out.
But no, it's nothing to kind of put a fucking period on this. Like nothing serious has quite happened in that realm, and I'm still just
maybe that's
around.
good. You're just navigating like sober dating.
Yeah, I'm like, navigating life in a completely different light. I mean, I was either drunk or hungover every day.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, it's true.
Fuck.
So,
it's true.
Have you like met any girls or gone on any dates with anybody that like has a problem with it?
No, not at all.
Okay,
no.
great. That's wonderful.
I think sobriety is, a lot more people are open to it these days, and a lot more people are
100%.
doing it.
Yeah, or, even people who didn't have an addiction problem.
Or just drinking less, because I mean, alcohol is so bad for you that and there's like, I think it's good that there's like kind of the wellness baddies out there, and just like wellness in general is a bit more,
me,
at the
wellness baddie.
My
first person I think of is Lily Stewart when I think of wellness baddie.
Well, I seriously kudos to you too, because like I have a date today. We were just talking about this, and I'm like, I have to drink on a first date. I don't know what it is. I get so nervous, and it's it's a comfort blanket, and I probably need to work on that.
I mean, what's funny is in looking back at my addictive behavior just from my life, I realized that I was using alcohol and drugs as a social, like, I had the social crutch of anxiety. It completely took that away.
Yeah.
Right. And then it, once I started getting in that pattern of, oh, I'm going out in public, I need to be intoxicated in order to enjoy myself and other people enjoy me. And then there was proof that worked via, girls, via, the friends I made and everything. Then it once I was shown proof, I wasn't going to stop. And I didn't for well over a decade.
Yeah.
So
since being single, I've been like, when I go out, I do feel the need to drink more.
Yeah. You're more flirty. You're more, fun. But I will say it is kind of all in your head.
It is. Oh, it is.
Because
100%.
you're amazing and so fun and gregarious. I mean, chill, but like. But
what does Fab do? Fab does a.
But like us three are all like so social and fun. Without it.
Yes.
But alcohol just either heightens it or makes you not think about any of the
makes
detraction.
Me shake my ass a little more.
Yeah, shake it
up. So, do you put like on your dating profiles that like you don't drink? Like on Hinge, there's like the thing. No. So you don't.
No.
You just say nothing and then.
I think there's no need.
I guess I don't want to scare people away immediately.
Okay.
Because I think there are some people that would react poorly to that. Or just differently, or think about me differently without actually getting to know me.
Yeah, people who are educated on addiction and stuff too.
Exactly,
Yeah.
But it is something that I am very upfront about once the conversation starts to
Okay.
flow.
We know.
Yeah, I mean, but like I have to be. If I'm not, then I'm not being truthful to who I am as a person right now. Because it would be stupid for me to like wait until the date to be like, oh, sorry, I actually don't drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's
Shirley
something
Temple.
that you don't disclose on your like dating profiles, but is it like when you go to ask them on a date or like before the first date or
I mean,
during
I've like
the first date? How does that work?
Yeah, I've like slid in DMs where I'm like, yo, let's grab mocktails.
Okay.
Just leave it at that.
I just see what they say.
I would know immediately.
Yeah, I would know immediately.
I'd be like, period. So
Yeah.
king.
I had
how
one
people
girl.
react to
I
that
had
is
one
probably-
girl go, "Wait, do you mean cocktails with the asterisk?" Like she thought I misspelled
Oh
cocktails.
my God.
And I'm
I
like,
didn't.
okay, yeah,
No,
this isn't
diva.
gonna work. This is not gonna work.
Do you wait? Actually,
She had a large chest though. God, she was hot.
You love fake tits.
I love boobs.
You do love boobs.
Boobs. I'm
such a
boob
boobs guy.
Hey.
Hey, you have boobs.
All the boobs
Yeah.
out there. Wait, okay. Do you ever go on mocktail dates where like, how do you feel about like if your date orders a cocktail but you get a mocktail? Is that okay?
I'm so fine with
Okay.
anyone doing anything. Probably not hard drugs in front of me.
Yeah,
but like,
yeah.
I'm so fine if they want to drink.
Okay.
Because here's the thing: when you're in the program, they say do not force a program onto others.
Yeah.
It is AA is something where you have to go in
Yeah.
and do it yourself.
Yeah.
And any work in addiction, right? So no, anyone can drink in front of me, no problem. It doesn't trigger me in any way.
Okay.
Which is great. And you know, I've gotten to that point and I hope that can continue, of course.
So what do you think, or what is like your biggest piece of advice that you would give somebody then who's dating sober?
Dating sober,
Yeah.
I would say you just have to be completely honest with the
Okay.
person. Be upfront because a lot of New York City revolves around alcohol, and you know you'll be if you truly are wanting to date someone, you'll be going out to dinners in public, you'll be going to birthday parties, events together, these type of things, and if you're not upfront and you're not steadfast about being sober and
Yeah.
wanting to be, then it can get a little murky. And like, let's say, you know, I hadn't told, or a girl I was seeing hadn't told their friends that I was sober, and then I get to meet them for the first time
Yeah.
at like a bar or
And they're like,
restaurant,
"Let's get shots,"
and
or-
they're like, oh, we got this carafe of wine, or like, oh, we
Yeah,
got
yeah.
shots for the table, and then I have to be like, I
don't drink. Yeah.
I don't, and then I get like, they still charge me for the alcohol on the bill,
Yeah,
right? All these
yeah.
things. So it's like, you just have to be completely honest. And also like date with intention. I think like when you do get sober, a lot of the promiscuity of dating is removed because, you know, typically you're not as forward in those things. And I would just say like, make sure you're doing it for the right reasons. Yes, like you can be shallow and like just looks based, but that will grow old very quickly in a
Yeah.
sober mindset.
Totally.
You know, like if you're drunk, it's like, oh my God, babe, you're at the bar with me, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
like, and then, but you know, now when you take activities outside of bars and you're, you know, playing mini golf together, going on walks, things like that. It's like you have to actually enjoy the person.
Yeah.
you know?
Hey, you might want to like her.
Yeah, imagine not liking your significant other.
Yeah,
That'd be
right.
crazy.
Been there, done that.
Yeah.
Honestly, I dated a man who definitely hated me.
Yeah.
So I feel fine about that.
Great. Honestly, it's
Cameraman's laughing. Camera woman. They all know. All right. So, you know that it's been almost exactly when this comes out, it'll be almost exactly a year since you were on the podcast.
Aw,
So-
look at us.
A whole year has passed. We
been
heard
a year since
all
you
about
flirted with me for an hour.
Yeah, it was
while
so
I had a
fun.
boyfriend.
What's up,
I felt
babe?
fine about it.
You know what? While we're here,
This is why we suck at our job.
yeah.
But obviously a lot's changed in a year, so you gotta have some new dating stories for us. Do you have any
like notable
dates,
bad dates?
worst dates? What has changed?
Okay, so you know what's funny is like right now I've been going on many dates with a girl in New York City.
New York.
Is it the? Do I know the one?
Yeah, I think I told you about her, but she
Very pretty girl.
Yeah, very
Yes.
very
Very pretty
very
girl.
attractive.
Oh, I know this one too.
And but she is abstinent. So we have not engaged in that activity.
Okay.
And it's been
Interesting.
good.
Till marriage type. beat?
No, she
Type
she-
B?
Given how
Did
attractive
you just say till marriage type B?
type B.
Yes.
Oh, I love that. That's so funny.
I know.
God,
Aren't I
babe.
funny?
Oh, babe. This is just gonna turn into another flirt sesh for me and Lily.
I'm gonna just like, bye guys.
Can you actually go? Can
See you
leave?
soon?
Chris,
Oh
just
my
rub
god, because I'm behind the bar.
Christina can get it too if she wants. Like,
Not this.
I am single now.
Oh my god!
I
when
can do the
hooked
thing
up
because
with-
I'm behind the bar. I could do like the bye guys. I'm leaving.
When I hooked up with your friend the other day, after he's like, "You and Christina have been on my bucket list, whatever. And I was like,
that is zero riz.
Hey,
right
if
there,
I'm naked in your room, maybe don't bring up Christina. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Or just how aspirational it was for him to bang both of you.
Yeah.
You know?
Honestly,
Who could blame him? I kind of enjoyed it. I enjoyed that part.
I feel like you guys mutually
like,
use
comment,
each
and
other
subscribe
for
if you feel the same.
The hotness.
We did.
Yeah,
It was
100%.
great.
But I mean,
Anyway, back to that.
that's such an interesting story for me, like being abstinent, because I for a long time I did prioritize sex in relationships. I definitely had a sex addiction, and my entire self-worth was based on will women sleep with me.
You actually talked about that in the last
answer
episode.
is
Yeah. So, and now like I'm really trying to prioritize the person, and she's awesome and so cool, and I really enjoy the time that we spend together, and so I'm not needing that to be fulfilled anymore. And so that is like the most interesting dating story that I could probably ever have, like at this stage of my life, given I'm still in my 20s and still sexually active. And she also like doesn't want anything to be serious, but like we want each other to be in our lives, which is really interesting.
This is wholesome.
So
I know, this is so
I always
a lot more wholesome.
reveal like the girls that I'm kind of seeing on the podcast. The last time I was on this podcast,
I know. We got you in trouble.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God! Did
Welcome
you get
to my
me?
life. Okay.
Did you get me in trouble?
I know.
But it's okay. But I ended up seeing the girl for like 6 months. So it didn't end up being. I got in trouble with a girl I wasn't going to end up seeing anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Whatever.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Oh my God.
I get in trouble every week on this podcast.
But yeah,
whatever.
but
Feel fine about
that's probably the most interesting dating story I have while sober.
Okay.
It's been
Gotcha.
interesting.
What are your like biggest dating red flags, or a red flag that like sticks out to you?
Lack of ambition, I think, is,
Oh, God,
is one.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they don't have passions in life
Yeah.
or an ambitious mindset, then that kind of turns me off. Not to be like work bro, grind set bro, which I'm
Yeah.
actually completely not. But I just like, you know what I'm saying? Like when a girl, like you guys have this podcast, you guys grind, you have a day job, you like have the life coaching.
We're like, what do you do again?
Yeah, I'm like, how are you
have a
so
real
rich?
job now?
But like, no, it's but you guys continue to do this podcast. You guys, like, we're in Ray's at before noon
Right.
on a Saturday when you guys
Can you
like,
believe?
when you guys like could have gone out last night and just like been 20 somethings in New
Yeah.
York.
Yeah.
But, like, it's that is like a big red flag to me.
Well, you're the same. You have a job and you have Dumb Hot and you have your socials and everything.
Even
like,
when I was drinking to excess all the time, I was still very much with the mindset.
that always amazed me.
I don't know.
You
how
kept
the
it
fuck I
up,
did
bro.
it,
I don't know how you did it.
I don't know how in the hell I still did it. I would just like the few days I was sober, I would just like
Yeah, right.
and then I'd be like, okay, time to ruin my life again.
Yep.
Perfect.
But I think when that's your life, like you can't be with someone that's not like that, you know?
Yeah.
It's just
well, that's
never...
why I attracted people into my life romantically who were similar.
Yeah.
Liked going out, liked
Chaotic.
partying, chaotic, like cute, fun club girl.
It's funny because the word I would use to describe you like last year would be like chaotic Chris.
Yeah,
And now
sure.
it's like, this is my...
Now I'm like content Chris.
Yes,
Content
Like you're
Chris.
who I go to when I need
like this.
to be brought down and like...
Well, yeah, because I'll tell you the
Vaccinating.
truth. I'll be like, yo, stop simping for fucking fuckboy number 7.
Okay.
Thank
well,
you, Chris. Thank you.
Listen,
Thank you.
last thing that we have to discuss, speaking of this is a perfect segue.
Perfect. Can't
Lily,
wait.
since we ended the last season of the show, has been through some dating blips,
Yes.
if you will. Chris has been there to cushion the fall. What is the craziest or cringiest thing that Lily has come to you for advice on, or told you about a date, or anything that comes right?
You know
to
what?
mind?
Here, I'm going to take it away from a simple moment and do more of a macro look.
Oh.
Okay, I love
at
this.
Wow,
Lily.
I'm about to get-
my
love it.
my biggest wish for Lily is not foreboding like a life with the man after the first or second date, right? Like not creating the marriage and the white picket fence and the dog and
But
the kids
what if he's
after
the
the
one?
first date,
What if
which
he's
you
the-
do all the time.
A what if is a thought that hasn't happened.
I'm leaving.
Speaking of thought,
Speaking of thoughts,
no, but like no, you're not a thought at all, babe. I love you.
Oh, sure.
No, but like just I would hope I hope that you are a bit more realistic in the dating life that you lead.
Thanks, Chris.
It's good to like
I'm
someone.
trying.
It's good to like someone early on, like it really is.
Yeah.
But staying like grounded in the okay, this is a person I want to get to know better, as opposed to
That's my husband.
The one immediately, dog.
I think he's still my husband, though. I don't know, guys. I don't know.
But no, that's It's not about a specific moment. It's just like those multiple moments that I've seen you do that.
Yes.
Where you can get better.
Sure can.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's so rare that I meet someone I like, and then when I do, I panic, and I'm like, we have to get married now.
Yeah.
What if we got married tomorrow?
Lily, I think you have to realize there's like 8 million people on the island of Manhattan
many.
alone, and mad hotties, bruh.
Yeah. And you've
I've been better recently. I've been better.
I feel like
yeah. I mean, you say it takes a lot for you to like a person, but there's been a few guys this year that you've been very,
Oh, it's been like 3 or 4, 100%. But I'm saying like when I do meet them, because I meet so many guys all the time, and I'm like, no. And then when I finally meet one I like, I'm like, hey, what if we got married tomorrow? Could be good.
Yeah.
Could be good. But I've been better.
Yes.
I've been better.
I mean, I just think like taking it easy, taking it slow.
Speaking of which, you know what you've been better at before? Your job. You're back on shift. Let's go.
I hate it here.
Yeah, that's my
Just
time.
kidding. We love you, Rays. You're the fucking best.
That's my time, guys. I have a coffee walk date, actually.
How
you
wholesome.
get the fuck out of here. You back on shift.
Should we make out first?
Do this? Yeah, come here.
Go team.
He's hot. He's hot. R-A-Y-S. Rays.